groove is it's a heartbeat. Driving everything inside you. Hard, flat. That's a groove.
In the new musical biography Get On Up, Chadwick Boseman plays the godfather of soul, James Brown, from his teen years through the end of his life. Unlike most movie biographies, though, Get On Up doesn't start at the beginning and end, well, at the end. Director Tate Taylor, the man who directed The Help a couple of years ago, instead presents us with chapters from Brown's tumultuous life in what at first seems to be a random order. But when I caught up with Taylor and Boseman in Washington, D.C., Taylor said there's a lot more structure to the film than meets the eye.
I didn't want to do the run-of-the-mill biopic because I think people can figure them out a lot of times, and information is so widely available about everybody. If you're going to tell their life, you don't want, audiences, you can't get, I don't want them to ever get ahead of me, because that's when people start getting up and going for the milk duds. We wanted to present a painting, if you will, or a mosaic where you may not know why you're getting the information in the order that you are, but at the end it's going to wash all over you.
Boseman starred as baseball great Jackie Robinson in last year's 42, and it's hard to imagine a real-life figure more different from him than James Brown. But despite those two galvanizing performances, Boseman says he doesn't plan to make his career playing historical icons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for any more. That's for sure. I mean, I was not looking for James Brown either. But I'm really glad that it came my way. Like, ultimately now I'm ecstatic. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Was it a little scary because he is so well known and so?
I think yes. I feel like it was because he's so well known, and the dancing, the singing, as well as what we know about him in terms of headlines. And when I looked at it, I was like, that's too much for anybody to take on. Things are going well for me. I'm winning. Just run the ball up the middle and don't throw the ball downfield right now. So
We got to bring a super heavy bump to the cat. Does it feel good? If it sounds good and it feel good, then it's musical.
I think it was honestly, I had so much fun learning. Once I got over the pain, there was like a 2-week period where it was really painful.
I remember Chad came up to me and goes, "I'm in shape." Now you would look, I'm in shape, right? I was not in shape like I needed to be.
No,
it's a whole other shape.
When we started, it was a whole different level of, you do certain exercises, there are muscles that you just don't use when you go into a different exercise. So I was in baseball shape and football shape because I had done 42 and went straight into draft day, and I still had maintained some of that. But when I started doing this, it was like, my ankles and my calves and thighs, like inner thighs, like there's certain parts that you have not used in that way when you're doing the mashed potatoes. Like if you did the mashed potatoes right now,
I will not do the mashed potatoes.
They have to do you like I did in the movie.
What the hell you doing?
The mashed potato.
That ain't nobody's mashed potato.
And I watched him in his performances, and I was like, dude, his high intensity, 2 hours, 3 hours for a concert, he would play forever and never lose that. And so I just marveled at how, he's a magnificent artist, but he's also a magnificent athlete as well. So it took an intense amount of work to try to get in shape like that.
He really was the hardest working man in show business.
Yeah.